don't want to mess up my spade. I can't use these two together. I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly useful. I don't want to mess up my spade. I don't want to mess up my spade. I don't want to mess up my spade. Mess up my spade. Best not. We made that mistake once before. Let's leave this alone, unless we're required to power up the lem. I don't want to mess up my spade. My trowel. I keep it close to where my recently used inventory items used to be. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Francis from, Dorking. I'm sure there's a more practical use for this. Surely you can't be serious. We'll agree to disagree about that. I don't want to mess up my spade. Why? It's packed to the rafters with mild English cheddar. I don't want to mess up my spade. I think it would be best if I did something else with this. It's not the worst idea I've ever heard. I remember when they talked about keeping BBC Three. I don't think they'd get along. Ooh. Ay, bendito. I make no bones about how grim that was. Fortunately, the majority of our ship's made from balsa wood and papyrus, so the hull shouldn't interfere with this metal detector. Oh, what have we here? Either the upholstery's been woven from tinsel, or we've hit the jackpot. It's an elegant lady's purse, filled with loose change. Why, there's more money in this purse than most indie game developers make in a year. I count at least 89 pence. I can't use these two together. I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly useful. I'm sure there's a more practical... If you want a job done around here, you've got to do it yourself. While I'm here, I may as well give it a go. It has a warmth that you simply don't get with digital, especially if you burn the sleeve as well. Gotcha! You know the old saying? A frog in the hand is worth two in the biological science testing facility. We'll agree to disagree about that. I think it would be best if I did something else with it. It's not the worst idea I've ever heard. I remember when they told... How convenient! The cheese sticks to his moist green flesh, thus progressing this ethically questionable puzzle. I can't use these two together. I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly useful. If my moderately racist grandparents have taught me anything, it's that this should work.
Qu'est-ce que c'est l'aesthetically unremarkable block of pale anglais fromage? Mon Dieu, Pierre, remove this banal excuse for cuisine for my presence.
Say, plenty more frogs in the biological science testing facility. Maybe I should delegate some of this legwork to Sub-Lieutenant Jones. I'm sure he's as keen as the rest of us to see the end of this. I fear nothing else can be salvaged. Sub-Lieutenant Jones!
Aye, boyo?
So, any groundbreaking ideas?
Are you still talking about rocks?
No, I feel we've mined that particular topic for all it's worth.
Really? I'd say we've only just scratched the surface.
You're trying, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Very trying. Do you have any ideas how to deal with our continental cousins?
Above my paycheck, boyo. Don't we have anything back in the ship to de-escalate diplomatic dramas?
I can't say I have much experience with triple Ds.
Oh, I've handled a couple.
But we may be able to fashion something on board to distract them. I don't suppose you have a frog handy. That was convenient. was convenient. Yo-ho! I've brought a peace offering. A sample of delicious British dairy produce.
Do not insult my palate with your bland, insipid, rotten lactose. It pales in comparison to our superior, deliciously aged rotten lactose.
Oh, that's diplomacy off the dining table. How convenient. The cheese sticks to his moist green flesh, thus progressing this ethically questionable puzzle. If my moderately racist grandparents have taught me anything, it's that this should work.
What is this sorry excuse for that? Ooh, is that Swiss cheese? A slice of Emmental de Savoie would eat the dash right now. Kiev. Une petite entrée as well? Pierre, les condiments, allez! Don't let him get away.
Huzzah!
I hope the little fella's alright.
I wouldn't worry. I'm sure they won't harm him. They're not complete savages, just French. Right. Well, that's the first thing it'll have to go. Ah! It appears to be protected by some kind of high-tech electrical wizardry. I can't. I'm teetotal. I say, that's quite the collection of wine. I can't get any closer to the control panel to shut it off. The static's too tender. I can't get any closer to the control panel to shut it off. The static's too tender. How's that? Blast. It would appear that only ticket's unlocked. So technically that's like... Best hold on to my weighted companion. If I'm unable to find a solution to our current dilemma, I can always use this rock to vent my frustration on something brittle belonging to Alan. Sub-Lieutenant Jones!
Aye, boyo?
Your sister's studying in Swansea. Been down recently?
Not to visit her. A few of us went camping around the Gower, though. It's lovely the further out to the city you go.
Yes. The further the better. So how's the family back at Old Blighty? Been keeping up with the Joneses?
Mum and Dad are fine. And Harriet's getting ready to go to uni in Swansea.
Fantastic! What's she studying?
3D computer animation.
Oh! Well, that's a degree, I guess. Don't mind me. Another peek around wouldn't kill anyone. It's not that kind of game. How's that? Best take the opportunity while this is offline to do a blast. As innovative as the tech, there seems to be little else down here besides this copious stock. It's a good throwable weight. Aerodynamic looking too. How's that? Have I ever told you the definition of insanity? I have, haven't I? Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Francis from... How's that? Best take the opportunity while this is offline to do a... Best hold on to my weighted companion. If I'm unable to find a solution to... Well, that ought to do the trick. Let's take the opportunity while this is offline to do a spot of rebranding outside. Victory is ours, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Now I know how Nelson felt at Trafalgar. Prior to being shot, of course. Although, I'm fairly certain I pulled something in my throwing arm earlier, so I can empathize. Quickly, Sub-Lieutenant Jones! We don't have long. Do you have a flag ready for hoisting?
Standard.
Yes. Is it ready to go?
Aye, boyo.
Right. Now make sure it's the right way round. Honestly, the number of people that make that mistake, it's just bad schooling if you ask me.
I think I hear someone coming. Will I hoist it now, boyo?
Steady, Jones. It isn't official unless we play the national anthem. Fortunately, I have it saved on this anodized aluminium portable music player.
Hey, boyo, they're almost here.
I'm trying, but I think someone's put it on shuffle. Okay, I got it. Now. Ha! This land is hereby property of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth.
C'est bien.
Well, pardon?
Oh, excusez-moi. Your queen is welcome to this Baron Infernal Rock, Monsieur English. Je suis désolé. We have discovered a land so abundant and fertile that even the grapes are... we harvest will be so ripe and succulent that even you British, in spite of your primitive, insipid palate, will acknowledge the superiority of our fine French wine. Au revoir, Monsieur English.
I think we'd better be heading on ourselves, boyo.
I concur, Sir Lieutenant Jones. It was delightful meeting you, chaps, eh? Arrivederci. Bourgogne Chardonnay, 2015. Good year.
Look, boyo, over there.
Why does it always rain in England?
Is that the last defender of faded glory in tattered